I've got my fancy little balls here. I've got a small one and I've got a pinky ball. So both of them are used for different things. The small ball is a bit harder. It's going to be used for our spine, just right up along the spine, never out on this rib cage area. Then we've got the pinky ball, which has a bit of a lighter density than the lacrosse balls, perfect for different myofascial release things. With the small ball, we're going to be using it right at the middle of our back here, and we're going to go right to the side of the vertebrae, okay? We're going to be going up and down and side to side, and we're going to do that all the way from this, I would call it upper low back, down the whole way until we hit our sacral area and our hip bone, okay? So I'm going to take this, I'm going to place it here, I'm going to back my body up against that wall, and I'm going to go up and down. And I call it kind of scrubbing and rubbing. I'm just going up and down, and then I rock my body sideways, doing a little knee bend, up and down. At a certain point, I'm like, okay, that feels good. I'm going to move it a little bit lower, and I'm going to repeat that same thing. I go up and down and really take care of those muscles. A lot of the times they're really, really taut. They don't know how to contract, and they inhibit our glutes. So super, super good thing before workouts to get some blood flow there and give it a good massage before we do some activations. The pinky ball, we're going to use that next. That is going to be used primarily for our upper body and our shoulders. So what I'm showing you here is this is my shoulder blade here, this triangle bone. I really want you to spend some time not just on this area. A lot of people already know that there's a hidden trigger point there, but really out on this lateral outside aspect and into where the triceps come together. This is really some of the muscles that get super tight and limit our overhead motion, and they feel really, really great when they've gotten some attention and then some activations afterwards. So I'm going to take that ball, I'm going to place it on the wall, right on the side here. I'm going to start to do my triangle bone. Again, just kind of scrubbing, rubbing, up and down and around. You might feel some areas, like for me right now, that feels really, really great, but I'm not putting my weight into this ball and just grinning and bearing and hoping that it's going to release. I want to be really, really just scrub and rub, nice to my body. This is something that we really want to kind of get our muscles to like this and to respond to it. We do not want to start to cause more problems and inflammation. So now I've gotten kind of on this outside area. You can see I've raised my arm, and I'm really going around and getting into this area. I can also do things like raise my arm up and really kind of play with it. On our shoulder blade in this area, provided you're just not cramming, jamming yourself into the wall, you're going to get really, really great results, and your shoulder mechanics are going to feel a lot better. I'm sure you can see my arm already flexes way better than it did just a second ago. The last area that we're going to use this is we're going to use it on our glutes. A lot of people will use the foam roller for glutes. It's not bad. I just find this is way more specific to what we're actually trying to get to, which is we just want to kind of tenderize that whole area. So I'm going to place this right on the side here. And again, I pivot myself a little bit, and I'm doing that same kind of scrub and rub. Okay, I'm taking some time. I'm going through here. I'm not leaning into the wall, because when I do that, I could land on my sciatic nerve. That's not good. We get sciatic pain when we do that. Again, we want this nice massage. We can rotate over to what's called our trochanter, where all of the glutes insert. And again, I can go up and down, whatever, or I can drop the ball, but you get the picture. All of that's going to really open up that hip area so that we can get not only the glutes to fire, but it's going to help our hip flexion, which we desperately need in order to actually activate our glutes.